forgot my champagne. I need that sorted. Wow. Wow. Hi, everybody. As you know, I'm Jason. I'm the groom. Just wanted to firstly say thanks very much to Brent, Carl, and soon-to-be Mark for saying a few words at our wedding. It means a lot to us, especially with the untraditional setting of obviously my dad passing away and Tanya's dad not being here tonight. So we really appreciate you guys stepping up and saying a few words for us. Thanks. We'd also like to say a really, really big thanks for everyone coming today. Tan and I are extremely lucky to have some really, really lovely family and friends who can celebrate today with us, except for the table at the back that set fire to things. Shannon. I'd like to say a special thanks to some people who have travelled a long way to be here today. So Uncle Andy and Auntie Leslie from Kenya. They're not Kenyan, but they're from Kenya. Shan, Hannah and Alex at the rowdy table from England. You can sit down now. Auntie June from New South Wales and obviously Auntie Pat from Darwin, so we really appreciate you guys coming a long way to be here today. I'm kind of winging it now. To the bridesmaids. Have a look at them, they look gorgeous, don't they? I want a round of applause for the bridesmaids, please. I want to say a special thanks to Tuppy Hole. Tuppy Hole? How's it guys? I'd like to say a special thanks to obviously the three girls for keeping Tan semi-relaxed and getting here early, which I think is a bit odd. If only we could get Argy there early, it'd be good. But also to Cara. Cara has been a massive help through setting up the wedding. She's almost been our unofficial wedding planner, because me and Tan have been pretty much useless. So I'd like to say a big thanks to Cara and a round of applause for Cara. On that note, I'd like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids. So can everyone please stand and to the bridesmaids. Oh, you can sit down now. On the other side of the table, we've got a bit of a dodgy boy band. Lewis told me before that he didn't want to shave his beard off because he looks 12, but I think he's about 14 now, so he's doing well for himself. And Aggie, or Holly, thank you for shaving Argy's sideburns because they were absolutely horrible. On a serious note, you guys have been my best mates for as long as I can remember. So to have you three fellas as part of my bridal party has been an honour. So I thank you, and I can't wait till the speech is over so I can finally have a proper drink. So no, but seriously, guys, we really appreciate Tan and I really appreciate your friendship and love you to bits. So to the boys. I guess I better say a proper thanks to my two brothers, even though I don't like them that much nowadays. To Brent and Shan, there's not much more I can say, but thanks to my brothers. Especially after Dad died, you guys have been a good support. Shan's been up a little bit and Brent's got a bit bored, but I really appreciate you kind of fitting in and helping me out. Because when I was a young fella, all I remember was I think it was Brent pinning me down and Shannon plucking my underarm hairs. That's my only childhood memory. So thanks guys, I appreciate it, and I appreciate Shane coming out as well. So thanks guys. I feel like I'm saying thank you a lot, so I apologise. But one of the biggest thanks tonight goes to our two mums, Carol and obviously Mum. You guys have been a really, really good support for us through having two kids, plenty of fights. Tanya running around the but you guys have been a really big support to us, so we really appreciate it. More so, so you've been a great support, an ample babysitter, so thanks for that as well. But we've got a couple of gifts for you both, so to the mums. It's a bill. A really big one. On a personal note, I'd like to say thanks to Carol. I know Carol has raised Tanya pretty much on her own, and she's done a great job. I'm a lucky man to be with Tanya, and I owe a lot of that to Carol. So thank you very much for raising such a beautiful daughter.
Thank you.
Colin. To my mummy. Why do you look so scared? It's all nice, Mum, I promise. Mum's put up with a great deal over the years. She's got 3 pretty ordinary sons, so she's had to deal with a fair bit. And I'm sure you'll see the ordinary side of all 3 of us later on tonight, but table 5 has already seen a bit. But I know you've always wanted a daughter, and that's why you called Shannon Shannon. But you really made Tanya part of our family, and I appreciate that. Even if that does come with obvious nagging rights, but you've really brought Tanya to our family, so I appreciate that. And I know Tanya appreciates that as well. This is going to be the hard bit. I know today's going to be hard, and it's hard for me as well. But I know Dad's here. Sorry. You got a big one? But Dad's here, and he's watching. And to Tan, I know you never met Dad, but he'd be proud of you, and he would love you like a daughter. So, he would have been proud of us and our family, and he would love to have it in Ashley as well. So, on that note, I know Carl's already done it, but I want to say a special toast to Baz. So. Alright, I won't cry this one. To Tan. I know, I'm sure you'll agree that Tan looks stunning tonight, or tonight. It's been way too good for me, you're right. But it's been a long, hard journey. Tan and I have been together for 9 years, yeah, it is 9 years. That's what I had written down, I'll show you later. It's been 9 years, and we've had plenty of ups and downs. We've been through a hell of a lot. Obviously, building a house and not having a lot of money and raising 2 beautiful little kids. Plenty of arguments, but plenty of good times as well. I've had a fair test drive. It's been a long engagement, so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm getting myself into. Well, I hope so. But I've got a lot to be thankful for in my life, and a lot of it is because of you. I've got, cheers, go on, crack, go on. I can't really find, I don't have any words to explain how much I love you and how much you mean to me. But I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and do everything as a family with me, you, Ashley and Alice, if we don't have any more kids. You're not pregnant, don't even go there. Mark, I told you to stay away from it. But thanks for marrying me. Look at Tyso. Thanks for marrying me and making me the happiest and proudest man in the world. So, a few of the lads know the story. I met Tan at the crack, not going to call it the R120. And I used to get free pints, and Pembo used to get charged, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I used to get free pints, and Pembo used to get charged. And I'm pretty sure it was love at first drink. And she's put those little, what are they called, 4-leaf clovers in my Kilkenny. I used to love it, it was nice. But it was love at first drink, but then one of the lads tapped me on the shoulder and said she's gone out with a bouncer, so I steered clear for a few years, and one night we're at karaoke. Yeah. We're at karaoke and I had a little bit too much Sambuca that RG bought and was obviously late again, and I had to drink most of the bottle. And I went outside for a bit of air and I ended up a bit ordinary, to say the least. Ended up in Lewis's apartment and a young lady went to Lewis and said, I need to take your friend home, can I have your keys? And Lewis had never met her before. But Lewis, being a good mate, gave her the keys. Nothing happened. But basically, I'm about to pass out now, so...
You see the marks on the wall?
The marks on the toilet.
We're in the toilet. Marks on the wall.
Mark, you know Mark. Louis, Mark will speak for you boys, so... But, yeah, who would have thought 9 years ago that throwing up outside one of the dodgiest pubs in Perth would have led to the happiest day of my life, so... It worked out quite well. I think I've taken up the time that Brendan and Carl kind of didn't take up. So on that note, one last time, can you please all be standing and raise your glasses to my beautiful wife, Tanya Stern.